Welcome back to Teal Me Stoic. Have you ever quietly asked yourself, do people still notice me? Am I still attractive as I get older? It's a silent question many men carry, but rarely speak aloud. As time passes, it's natural to wonder how the world sees you, especially in a culture that often glorifies youth while overlooking the depth and value of maturity. But here's the truth. You may be far more attractive than you think. In today's video, we're diving into 8 powerful signs that reveal you're a good-looking older man, even if you don't see it yet. These signs aren't about superficial charm. They're rooted in body language, confidence, presence, and the quiet strength that only experience can bring. You might be surprised to realize just how many of these signs are already showing up in your life. Stick with me until the end, because recognizing these subtle cues could completely shift how you see yourself and how others respond to you. Before we begin, if you find value in these timeless insights, like this video, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss an update. And as you watch, drop a comment. Type 1 if a sign resonates with you. Type 0 if it doesn't apply. Let's get started. Sign number 1. Younger women feel comfortable around you. One subtle but powerful sign you're an attractive older man is how relaxed younger women are in your presence. Think about it. Have you noticed the barista who lingers at your table, the co-worker who smiles a little more when you walk by, or the friend's daughter who pays closer attention when you speak? These aren't coincidences. They're signs of comfort, admiration, and emotional openness. Younger women are often drawn to men who radiate calm energy, emotional intelligence, and grounded presence, traits that are sometimes missing in men their own age. You don't need to dominate conversations or flaunt your achievements. Your quiet confidence, your ability to listen, speak with intention, and simply be present makes women feel safe. They laugh at your jokes. They seek your opinions. They lean in, not just physically, but emotionally. And that's powerful, because when a woman feels safe, she opens up, and that's when real attraction begins. Sign number 2. You get compliments on your style or grooming. This one might catch you off guard. If people, especially women, frequently comment on your style, haircut, beard, or even your cologne, you're making a strong impression. As we age, style becomes a statement of who we are. Maybe you've refined your wardrobe. Maybe your beard is always on point. Or your cologne leaves a trail of subtle sophistication. None of that is accidental. It shows that you respect yourself, and women notice. Whether you're wearing a well-fitted suit or a clean, confident, casual look, your attention to detail sends a message. This man has purpose. He's intentional. Even your grooming, your clean haircut, polished shoes, and good hygiene tells women one key thing. You care. And here's the deeper layer. When you take care of yourself, women instinctively believe you'll care about them too. Sign number 3. Women give you lingering looks. This one's subtle, but powerful. When a woman holds your gaze just a second longer than necessary, it's not random, it's intentional. A quiet, non-verbal invitation. Maybe it happens at the gym, in the grocery store, or at a party. You make eye contact. She looks and doesn't immediately look away. That pause, those extra few seconds, speak volumes. They reveal something instinctual. Curiosity, interest, attraction. A lingering glance is her version of making a move. She may not come up and start a conversation, but with her eyes, she's saying, I see you. I feel something. I want to know more. And here's the interesting part. It's rarely about your clothes or your physique. It's your presence. Maybe it's the way you carry yourself. The quiet confidence in how you sit, the calm way you sip your coffee, how you simply exist in a room. That energy, that mix of self-assurance and grounded charisma, is magnetic. And the lingering glance, that's her body leaning in long before her words do. Sign number 4. You're often asked for advice or help. As you grow older, you might notice this more and more. People, especially women, start coming to you for guidance, not just directions or casual help. They trust you with deeper things, work dilemmas, relationship questions, life decisions. Why? Because they see something in you. Calm, wisdom, emotional steadiness. That kind of presence draws people in. Younger guys might bring energy and spontaneity, sure, but you bring something else. Experience. You've lived. You've known heartbreak and healing. You've built things, careers, relationships, maybe even a family. You've failed. And you've grown. All of that lives in the way you speak, and in the way you listen before you speak. Women, especially those seeking substance and stability, notice that quickly. You don't react emotionally. You respond thoughtfully, and that makes you stand out in a very real, very attractive way. Perspective. That's why people are drawn to you, not just for answers, but for the sense of grounding they feel in your presence. They don't see you as someone who learned everything from a screen or a book. They see you as someone who knows, because you've lived it. And that kind of knowing, it's magnetic. It's one of the most attractive traits a man can carry. Being respected, not just liked, because admiration, that's the foundation of lasting love. Sign number 5. You have a confident, relaxed presence. You're not chasing attention. You're not the loudest voice in the room. And yet, people notice you. That's because one of the sexiest qualities in a man is quiet confidence. You don't need to prove anything. You've already proven it to yourself. That calm, grounded energy, it makes women feel something powerful, safe. You don't flinch under pressure. You don't beg for approval. Your strength doesn't shout. It whispers. And that whisper, it says more than words ever could. When you walk into a room, head high, shoulders back, moving with ease, you're saying, I know who I am, and I like that man. That energy reduces tension. It commands respect. And in a noisy world, it feels like a breath of fresh air. Women don't just see it, they feel it. Sign number 6. You get subtle compliments on your fitness. Here's what many men overlook. You don't need 6-pack abs or to bench 300 pounds to be seen as fit and attractive. If people say things like, you're in great shape for your age, you look strong, or you seem really active, that's not just small talk, that's recognition. They're noticing your discipline, your effort, your self-respect. And it shows in the way you move, in the way you walk, stand, or lift something with ease. That's not just fitness, that's vitality, that's life force. It says, I take care of myself. I plan to be here a while, and I'm showing up strong. And trust me, women pick up on that. Because a man who respects his body usually respects his mind, his time, and his relationships too. When you walk in with posture, presence, and purpose, they may not say it aloud, but they feel it, and they admire it. Sign number 7. Women laugh at your jokes, even the cheesy ones. If women laugh at your jokes, especially the corny, dad-level ones, it's not just politeness, it's attraction. Laughter is more than humour, it's chemistry, it's emotional connection, it's a sign of comfort and openness. Your buddies might roll their eyes, but if she laughs, it's not about the joke, it's about you. Why? Because playful, effortless humour is a window into your emotional world. And when a woman laughs with you, she's not just entertained, she's connecting. Intelligence. When a man can laugh at himself or bring joy to others, without being crude, arrogant or overbearing, it reveals something essential. He's secure, he's authentic, and he doesn't need to be perfect to be magnetic. Women are naturally drawn to men who make them feel good, and laughter is one of the most powerful, immediate ways to create joy. Even a goofy, offbeat joke, when delivered by a man who's relaxed, warm and grounded, feels safe, feels intimate, because it's not performative. It's just you, being you, and that's irresistible. If you've ever seen her laugh with her whole body, eyes squinting, hand over her mouth, leaning in closer, you've struck something deeper than humour. You've hit a nerve of emotional compatibility. Sign number 8. She sends subtle, flirting signals. This is the crown jewel of attraction, and it takes a tuned-in man to spot it. As an older man, flirting may not look like what it did in your 20s. It's not loud or obvious. It's graceful, intuitive, and layered. She may twirl her hair slowly, brush it behind her ear when you look at her, or adjust her clothing when you're near. Not out of necessity, but to catch your eye. It's not accidental, it's primal. You might notice she mirrors your body language. You lean back, so does she. You smile, she reflects it almost immediately. That's mirroring, a subconscious cue of connection and alignment. And then there's touch, not overt, but intentional. A light brush on your arm, a graze of your hand, sitting just a little closer than needed. It's soft, subtle, but unmistakably deliberate. Women often flirt with their bodies long before they ever flirt with words. And when a woman is attracted to a mature man, she sends signals if you're paying attention. A lingering glance, repeated eye contact, a playful smile after you compliment her, a hand resting just a bit closer to yours. These aren't coincidences, they're quiet invitations. Coincidences? They're not just random, they're signs. She's giving you the green light, not with words, but with her presence. The more attuned you are to these subtle cues, the more you'll realize attraction is always speaking, even when her lips are silent. Sign number 9. She remembers the little things, ever casually mentioned a favourite book, a childhood story, the kind of coffee you like, and then, days or even weeks later, she brings it up. That's not an accident. That's attention, that's care. When a woman remembers the small details, she's not just listening, she's valuing what you say, mentally bookmarking pieces of you. Why? Because she's emotionally invested. This goes beyond casual interest. It means something about your presence made her feel connected, even if she hasn't said it out loud. It's also a sign of respect. And in attraction, respect is the foundation of anything real. When she remembers your favourite drink and orders it without asking, mentions your dog's name, or recalls a quote you once shared, she's not just being thoughtful, she's flirting with memory. And that's powerful. Because attraction isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, intentional, unforgettable. Sign number 10. She finds reasons to be around you. When a woman is drawn to you, she may not say it outright, but you'll notice something. She creates time for you. She doesn't just find it. Maybe she shows up early to an event she knows you'll be at. Maybe she asks for help with something she could easily do on her own. Maybe she suddenly takes an interest in your hobbies, routines, or favourite places. That's not coincidence. That's proximity attraction, a subtle, subconscious desire to be near someone who makes her feel good. She might ask you to run errands with her, grab a coffee, or hang out for just a bit. But the truth? She simply enjoys how she feels around you, respected, seen, safe, maybe even admired. Time is one of our most valuable resources, and when a woman makes space for you in her schedule, It's one of the clearest signs she's drawn to your presence. Not just what you do, but who you are. That effort, that closeness. That's not just attraction. That's the beginning of something deeper. Let's reflect. You've just explored 2 powerful signs that prove one thing. You're still very much desirable, even if you haven't fully realized it. And the most important takeaway? Your value isn't fading, it's evolving. With each year, you've gained emotional depth, life experience, and quiet confidence. The world may try to say that beauty belongs to the young, but the truth, real attraction belongs to the self-assured, the kind, the grounded, the wise. Now ask yourself, which of these signs have you noticed in your own life? Which one surprised you the most? Leave a comment below, share your story, or just drop a 1 if this message hit home. And if you found value here, subscribe and hit the bell. Because the journey of strength and self-awareness, it doesn't end here. We've got much more coming your way. Thank you for watching. And remember, a handsome man isn't defined by the mirror. He's defined by how he moves through the world. And by that standard, you might be more attractive than you ever imagined. We'll see you in the next one.